Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? So I was thinking, right? This is one of the thought process that I usually tend to go through my head is when I look at some of these celebrities, right? They have a lot of money. They they can hide in their mansion for like God knows how long in quarantine, whatever the case may be. And I asked myself, okay, they belong to let's say the 5%, right? Or the 10%. Depends on your level of celebrity and stuff. But yet, how come they support socialism or they support ideology that actually would be quite devastating towards their wealth? And I keep thinking about it. I'm like, it's hard for me to trust anything that they're saying because you are part of that class to which you are venomously criticizing. And are you even informed as to why you got to the position which you are right now? You know, and it's like you try to make yourself appear as you are part of the poor, as you are part of the working class. So why is that? So and then now the other question is like, is it possible that a lot of celebrities are secretly, supporting Trump or secretly gonna vote for the dude because of the tax status that they are in, because of the tax bracket that they are in? Because all right, I've been doing some I've been listening to some audiobooks and listening to a lot of information lately, right? And it kind of gives me certain perspective as to how the financial world sort of operate. So let's say for example, right? Let's I have this chart real quick. Let me share the screen and stuff like that, so I can actually able to explain what I'm talking about, right? So let's say that yeah, I've been listening to Robert Kiyosaki. Interesting dude. He had this whole series called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Founded his company and stuff like that. That kind of teach about investment, money management, cash flow, and all these things. But anyway, so one of the things that he was, one of the things that he didn't really come up with it, but in the business aspect, you have the quadrant, right? You have the E and the S quadrant, and then you have the B and the I. So the E stands for employee, S stands for self-employed, B stands for business owners, I stands for investors. So most people belong in the E and the S quadrant, right? So most of us are employees, and then some of us are self-employed. And the S quadrant can also stands for a specialist. So you can be a very high self-employed person or a very high, paid specialist. So an accountant would be considered, would be part of the S, quadrant, right? A plumber could be part of the S quadrant. And basically something that you have to, not anybody can just do it. An artist can also be part of the S, quadrant. Also celebrities, because the celebrities, they are, it is a special skills that acquire them to be, you know, in a way, they're not they're not really a business. Well, technically they are, but they are self-employed. So what tends to happen is that the people around them, the team around them, kind of shape that business based on their base on them, based on that individual. So a business can operate with or without the owner. You know, so then that's why you have corporations, you have LLCs and all this stuff. Once you create a system, once you create an operating system, and you can put anybody in charge, and then you go and create another business as your cash flow continue on. But when it comes to those celebrities, their whole business aspect is dedicated. It's is dedicated towards them. So when we're looking at, football stars, celebrities, and all these people, they're very high paid employees and high paid, self-employed. So then their customer base, the business model that they have, it's not based on a business that is essential. Their business is based on entertainment. So for example, you will need a plumber a lot more than you would ever need a celebrity. A plumber is a way more important than a celebrity, right? So then therefore, the plumbing system or a plumber, you don't have to know what a plumber is thinking, or you don't have to understand what political spectrum that the plumber derive from, because his income stream doesn't depend on you agree with his political views on that. So it's like, all right, well, you don't want me to fix your toilet, no problem. There are thousands of people that want me to fix their toilets, right? Same thing with a dentist, same thing with doctors, same thing with a lot of these individuals. So then their income stream doesn't depend on whether or not people um whether or not people agree with their political beliefs. But celebrities, or acting, or ball players and stuff like that, all these people belong to the entertainment class, the entertainment industry. So then therefore, you can turn off your TV and not have to worry about none of these celebrities. They don't help you pay your bills. They don't help you do anything in your life that will actually brings you success or happiness, none of that stuff. Their purpose is only there to help you escape your reality. That's why they entertain you. They are your dance monkey. So now when you have all the celebrities, and because their income flow is highly dependable on their popularity, so then they would then try to attach themselves from the talking point of the masses, or what they believe to be the masses, just so they can actually remain in the public eye, and then therefore their brand can continue to make them money. So when before, let's say, Trump became a Republican, all the rappers were pro-Trump. You know, before Trump ever decided to run for politics, all the songs they talk about how much they glorified Trump, how much they like the dude, his swag, and it was Trump's was all of them lyrics in a positive way. How everybody wanted to be rich like Trump, right? But because the entertainment aspect which they belong to, their core fans are mainly employees that belong in the working class, who actually believe, Republicans are evil. So then, therefore, as soon as Trump become a Republican, so then, therefore, all these rappers now, a lot of these celebrities as well. So in order to please their core fan base, so they had to pretend that they hate the guy. They had to pretend a whole bunch of other stuff. But Trump's policy, on the other hand, helped them save a lot of money with their taxes, because they belong in the high tier society. They belong in the 10%. So then, I mean, granted, some of them actually believe some of the bullshit that they're inspiring. Some of them believe in their TDS. But however, the people around them, the people that help them manage their brand, whether it's their accountant, whether it's their managers, all these people that's actually helping them save money on their estates are actually, benefiting from the tax break, from the tax incentive that are given to the rich. So then, therefore, all the things that the celebrities are talking about are nothing more but lip service. When push comes to shove, would they give their wealth away to help the poor? Fuck no. They won't do none of that stuff. That's why whenever they have a charity event and they try to convince the poor to give to the charity events, where 100 celebrities can put their money together and actually just give the charity fund which they're trying to raise. Why don't they do that? Because those charity events help them to become more popular. Everything is a popularity contest for them. So then when it comes to bashing conservative and stuff like that, that is a popularity contest, because most of their core fan base are not conservative. Most of their core fan base are, liberals or even leftists. So that's why you have now all these celebrities repeating the same cycle, the same trash, and without having that information that is needed in order to do their homework, because they don't have to worry about their money. They have a team managing that money for them. So they can afford to be talking like, try to pretend that they're on the side of the poor, which they're not. They're not. Because when push comes to shove, they don't want to live around the poor. They will not want to give away their wealth. They will never, ever, ever, ever want to live in a society to which socialism is the norm. They wouldn't. That's why they stay here in the United States. That's why they will not live in Cuba or in Venezuela or a lot of these failed states, because they believe in capitalism. But yeah, so this was a quick um stream I was thinking about. Okay, so there was this article I was not article, but a video I was watching earlier. 50 Cent is maybe is a secret Trump supporter. And when you look at it, like, what's the difference between 50 Cent and a lot of these other rappers? Because 50 Cent is not just a rapper. 50 Cent is a business mogul. So he creates a lot of businesses, and he understands how the tax system works, how a tax incentive works. And then in order for him to continue to grow his business, then he needs to support politicians that is aligned with his business models. So he's not really a rapper anymore. I mean, yeah, that's part of his, that's part of, that's one of the ways for him to actually create assets by creating musics that give him royalty and all this stuff. However, 50 Cent is not just a rapper. Rapping is what he does. It's just a vehicle to acquire him more wealth, so which he can actually buy assets, grow his financial situation. All these celebrities that just only rely on their skills, and then as soon as, let's say, they took a hit, right? They get canceled from the whole cancel culture. These people, they struggle because they never really had a business mindset. They were nothing more but self-employed. They were nothing more but like just a brand. And as soon as the brand take a hit with their in their personal life, so then they go down. They can no longer afford to pay their team and stuff like that. And before you know it, why you think so many rappers, they might get millions of dollars today, and then within like 10 years they go broke? Because they never learn to manage their money properly. They never learn to actually, like, their whole incentive is being a rapper. Their whole incentive is not to use rapping as a vehicle to get where you want to be and then invest your wealth. Although it's getting better now, more people are wising up to using their cash flow to actually buy assets. But anyway, so this is my perspective on that. I want to know. I want to hear what you guys think on the comment section. So share, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.